Today, you are where your thoughts have taken you. Tomorrow, you will be where your thoughts lead you. James Allen said that if you were to ask people if they want a better tomorrow, 99% would say yes. However, suggesting that the path to this is personal development and daily progress towards success, many will give up immediately. This happens because most associate a better future with luck, like winning the lottery. While everyone celebrates birthdays, not everyone seeks to become better people. Your goal in life should not just be to age, but to become an improved person. And as you age, do it urgently because time is scarce. Your next level of life requires the best version of yourself. Life involves sacrifices, choices, and daily decisions between different paths. Often, you can't have it all, you have to choose. Have you ever imagined uncovering the secrets of the greatest minds in the world effortlessly? It may sound incredible, but it's now a reality with our kit of 100 summarized books, including audiobooks and PDFs of the most valuable parts. Learning has become more accessible than ever. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Get your kit by clicking on the first link in the description. The 6 daily sacrifices necessary to achieve full success are: choosing success over recognition. The recognition of others is fleeting and inconsistent. Focusing on your own accomplishments, regardless of external recognition, is essential. Choosing excellence over acceptability. Every day, we decide whether we accomplish something excellently or not. Paying attention to details, seeking continuous improvement, and raising standards are crucial. Choosing personal growth over immediate pleasure. Personal growth often requires denying immediate pleasures and acting proactively, responding based on principles and values after reflection. Choosing future potential over financial greed. While it's legitimate to seek money, there are times when prioritizing long-term potential is crucial. Making decisions based on potential, not just immediate money, is fundamental. Choosing focus over scattered interests. Focusing on specific goals is more effective than scattering attention on various interests. Life is a journey of choices, and these daily sacrifices shape the path toward a better tomorrow. No one can tell the exact time if they carry 2 watches. One of the biggest mistakes I've seen in entrepreneurial and talented friends is the number of ideas they want to execute simultaneously. With adequate time, it's possible to execute them all, or most, but it's essential to address them one at a time. Choosing transcendence over security is almost impossible to build something transcendent without taking risks. The absence of risks will result in a monotonous life. Every great man and woman has elevated the transcendence of their lives proportionally to the level of risk they have taken. Certainly, it's necessary to take risks calculatedly, but there comes a time in life when you must launch into the unknown, even if it causes fear. A common mistake I've observed and experienced is the belief that personal growth occurs naturally. Many people believe that living and existing develop wisdom over time. I've often heard that life is the best teacher. The reality is that life is the best teacher only if we are intentional in seeking our personal growth. When we understand that personal growth depends on us and that we need to be intentional in the process, our senses sharpen for the lessons and opportunities life presents to us. To that end, during the process of personal growth and in the pursuit of success, life will provide opportunities where we can choose to avoid or face the processes of growth. Don't avoid these processes, embrace them. We tend to stay in our comfort zone, but to grow, we need to challenge ourselves, venturing into the unknown and sometimes the dangerous. The process of personal growth isn't easy, growing hurts and requires discipline. Therefore, you need to find motivation along the way. Revisiting your vision constantly is one of the greatest motivators. Remember who you want to become and imagine what your life would be like at that moment. Another way to motivate yourself is to reward yourself with small rewards, regardless of the nature of the reward. Set and grant upon reaching a goal. During the process, you will realize that personal growth is a lifelong journey. When you think you've reached it, you'll realize there's still a long way to go. Instead of being disappointed, you'll fall in love with the process of becoming a better you, not selfishly, but for the impact your commitment to excellence will bring to your family, friends, and society. Remember that it's not enough to make internal changes. It's essential to have an action plan that allows you to keep moving, be more productive, and disciplined. To achieve this, it's necessary to understand that we've been taught to study, work, and repeat this cyclical career all the time. Repeating this cycle doesn't allow you to overcome your conformity. On the contrary, if you were molded and programmed from childhood to enhance your different types of intelligence, you wouldn't be rejected for not standing out in other skills. Instead, you would be valued for what only you can do well. It's also important to be aware that you came to this life to impact other lives with your results. You're responsible for your own life. You're a dreamer. Don't be discouraged by adversity, by rejection. Those who achieve great feats understand how easy it is to succumb to negative thinking. However, they direct all their mental energy to the positive. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. When I explain to people that it's imperative to seek our own means of living, many respond by saying that this approach doesn't apply to everyone, that not everyone can be autonomous or entrepreneurs. What they're doing, they argue, is rare and atypical. What doesn't make sense is to depend exclusively on the search for a job, mainly because apparently there's no other option. However, the winds are changing direction. Jobs are disappearing or failing to provide what's necessary for a dignified life, and more people are looking for alternatives to supplement their incomes. Currently, almost 30% of the global workforce operates independently. The novelty lies in how quickly it's possible to create a business today and reach customers. The launch process is faster and cheaper than ever. No one becomes rich working for others. An employee is paid for hours, for time, as if renting their mind for a few hours every day. What I'm proposing is that you change your mindset and start thinking about being paid for results. True income generation occurs when people work on their own projects and manage their time as they see fit. Free yourself from this trap and create a venture. However, creating a business takes time, especially when it comes to profits. It can take years for a growing company to reach the point of generating profits. And a crucial aspect of business that we must understand is that even if a company doesn't generate profits initially, it still has value. This is because the value is determined by the profits the company will generate over its lifetime. PayPal is a particularly relevant example. In its early days, in 2001, the company didn't generate any profit. When the value of the company was calculated at that time, it was found that most of the value would come from the expected profits in the next 10 years of operation. The lesson is that we can't expect to be at the top of our industry from the beginning. We must prepare for a long-term battle, and it's this preparation that makes a company profitable. Ideas don't materialize on their own. Nothing is as harmful as thinking that by having an idea that could enrich you, you should keep it secret. In fact, it's impossible for an idea to thrive without being put into practice. For example, Steve Jobs turned Apple into the most valuable company in the world when he executed a rigorous plan that followed his vision. In 2001, when Jobs returned after being fired in 1997, he began the iPod launch campaign. Many analysts and economists wrongly assessed it as a simple accessory full of secrets, when, in fact, Jobs' true plan was to launch the iPhone and iPad, starting the popular line of portable devices. The lesson is that, above all, the most successful companies depend enormously on the vision of their founders to reach their maximum potential. Ideas shouldn't be kept, but rather put into practice with the necessary people to execute them. Free yourself from traps and achieve the life you deserve. The most valuable advice I've ever heard is that if opportunities aren't coming to you, go out there and create them. This suggests the idea that the future isn't predicted, it's invented. It's the best way to influence it, by inventing it. At this moment, there are more opportunities than ever in human history. The appearance of problem and crisis that is presented is misleading. It's incredible that there are economic problems with the great amount of things that need to be done in the world. There's plenty of work, but there are no jobs. Notice the difference. Unemployment is a problem of limited vision, not of real scarcity of work. Our challenge is to enhance the vision to be able to see opportunities where we don't see them. Often, people see many problems, but they don't identify the opportunities behind them because these opportunities don't present themselves as traditional jobs. Successful people are constantly turning problems into opportunities. Crises, all of them, I repeat, all of them, are a call for change, for transformation. They are a great opportunity that shouldn't be wasted. Those who don't see the opportunity in the midst of crisis are destined to suffer intensely. But those who perceive the opportunity enter a dimension where they not only improve, but acquire a mentality for which problems simply don't exist. Every loss hides the seed of a gain for those who turn their defeats into triumphs. So, whenever you lose, please win. To conclude this video, remember our commitment. The 3 Cs: comment, share, and create. Comment, give us your opinion, idea, or support to the community in the comments below the video. We always read your comments and are inspired to see testimonies of the changes we're causing in many people. Share, help us make more people aware of these concepts. Share the content with your friends, acquaintances, and on your social networks. And create, use what you've learned to create something magnificent for your life. For your success, until the next video of Summarizing Knowledge.